I can't share personally. If you're addicted to coffee, I wouldn't say addicted to it. You just drink too much coffee. I had the same issue drinking so much coffee every day, and I wanted to cut down and myself. And there's few things that I worked over the year and really helped me cut down drinking so much coffee. And also, it's a big saving right there that I didn't thought about that way. That how much money we spend on coffee. Just every day, even you drink 3 cups of coffee living in New York. If you go to Starbucks, it's gonna average cost you $5 per cup. So like if you're drinking 3 cups of coffee, that's $15, right? We don't even think about it. And 2020, so many people going through top budgeting and everything, and you're trying to cut everywhere, but you're not thinking about cutting down on coffee. You can make coffee at home and you could take it with you, and that's perfectly fine. And you just, maybe first few days you feel like awkward or weird because you see a lot of other people do it, or you never thought yourself you could do that. Trust me, you do it for a few days, you'll get used to it. So there are a few things that I personally used helped me cut down on coffee. Let's think about the financial aspect of it first. You're drinking too much coffee. First of all, the health is not good for your health because it's too much caffeine in it. You know that. Also, top of the sugar and the milk you put in. But sometimes some people say, "Oh, I don't drink coffee with milk and sugar, so I cut down milk and sugar by drink black coffee." Yes, black coffee is good. Just if you're just drinking 1 cup, that's okay. But if you're drinking few cups a day, that's a lot of caffeine you're putting in your body. So which is long run, it's not good for you. So if you're spending like average $3 just buying coffee in the morning or afternoon or evening, right? So that's around $10 a day. That's $300 a month. So if you just make coffee at home and take it with you, so that might be spending $50 a month. So that's like $250 saving. Again, everybody's situation different. Some people drink 1 cup of coffee. Some people drink 4 or 5 cups of coffee. So depend what kind of situation you're in. If you just drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning or lunch or afternoon, that's perfectly fine. 1 cup is okay. That's I would say is that's okay, perfectly fine. But if you're drinking more than that, maybe like 2, 3, 4 cups, then maybe you should be thinking about cutting it down. So think about it this: if you drink too much coffee, highly unlikely you're gonna have good deep sleep at night. Some people brag about, "Oh, I only sleep 3 hours or 4 hours and I'm perfectly fine." Yeah, you're thinking you're perfectly fine. Maybe you're young, but as you get older, those not getting enough sleep, you might have so many different kind of health issue because of that. So that's another aspect of it. You should cut down your coffee. You're thinking about, "I don't smoke or I don't drink much or anything. I just drink too much coffee." But the caffeine, definitely not good for you. So how I personally did it, I was drinking probably 1 cup, one large cup coffee in the morning to try to wake up myself and just trying to get active. But do you realize, like, if you have a cup of coffee in the morning and if you didn't get enough sleep at night, and even you had that coffee like an hour or 2 hours later, you feel exhausted? Yeah, because those caffeine and the sugar and the milk you're drinking maybe gives you a boost for like an hour and two. Then you feel exhausted again. Then you feel like you gotta get coffee again. So this is the thing: the caffeine keeping you up at night. Definitely, if you drink close to going to sleep, the caffeine definitely gonna, even you go to sleep, you're not gonna have deep sleep because of that. So how I did it, like first cup in the morning, I was having in the afternoon, I was having one more cup, and evening, I was having one more cup. And I was making mistake that evening, like when I was going to work out, before I work out, I was having coffee. So this way I was having 3 cups of coffee and 3 large cup of coffee. So it, like I said, $250 I'm saving just on coffee per month because I cut down now. That $250, if you put it in your bank account, that could be $3,000 a year. Extra money. You're talking about money, and every month you could pay that $250. Many other bills you wanted to pay off with that money. You could pay your, even your gas. You could pay with that money, and so many things you could do with it. So that's another thing. So what I did, instead of having large cup of coffee in the morning and afternoon and the evening, first week I just had medium cup of coffee. I didn't want it to cut down totally, because every time you cut down totally anything, your brain gonna try to push you, mentally try to trick you. Come on, have some coffee, have some coffee. You know what I mean? Just your brain gonna try to trick you. It's gonna be really hard for you to do it. Just completely cut it down. So what I did, I just had a medium cup of coffee for like a 1 week. So this way I didn't feel too much pressure on myself that it's still I'm having coffee. Instead of having a large cup, I'm having less. Then the second week I cut it down to small cup of coffee. Not only you were saving money, but you're putting less, like caffeine, sugar, milk, and everything in your body. So then the first week I was having medium cup of coffee. Then the second week I had like a small cup of coffee for a whole week. So this way I was adjusting, my body was adjusting to it, less and less caffeine. It takes time. It doesn't happen. If you're kind of person that you're just struggling, oh man, I have to have a large cup of coffee, just cut down little by little every day. You see your body get used to it. Your brain, everything get adapted to it. Because your brain is very smart. He's going to try to trick you every way possible to have that large cup of caffeine. Come on, I need some boost. It's going to do it to you. So, but try to just cut down a little by little. So the third week, what I did, I had a coffee in the morning, a small cup of coffee, and afternoon I had a small cup of coffee. But in the evening time, I did not have a small cup of coffee at all. So I just had 2 cups of coffee. The third week I'm talking about. So how I did that, and also when I cut down my third cup of coffee in the evening, my body was more tired, and I had a really, really good deep sleep after working out. Just like you didn't have that extra caffeine in your body, and I had a really good 6, 7, 8 hour deep sleep. So when I wake up in the morning, I feel much fresher. Your brain and everything, you feel much better. Again, it's not gonna happen overnight, and I don't want you to you try to or just completely cut down coffee and try to go. It's gonna be really hard for you. So even it takes 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, just slowly cut it down. You don't have to use the same method I just tell you. You could use your own one way you could do it. Maybe you just get a coffee, just throw it out half cup and just drink half cup. So this way I cut down the evening time, and then like a week later I cut down even afternoon time having a coffee, because now my body getting enough sleep every night because less and less coffee. People have many other issues that they cannot sleep, they worry so much, there's so many other things. But personally, healthy normal people, you don't have no issue, just you drinking too much coffee, but you get addicted to it. So this is definitely should help you. Then slowly I did cut down my evening. Only time I have coffee in the morning, 1 cup of coffee with 1 spoon of sugar, and and that's it, a little bit of milk, because I don't want it to go completely black coffee. And some people is black coffee, they really like it, they think they help them to lose weight. I don't know if it's true or not, but the black coffee could be very strong also, so different, I would just put a little bit of milk and a little bit of sugar and drink that. So just having 1 cup, it's just like if you do it for a month and a half, then you're gonna see your body gonna get used to it. Then you're gonna be okay with 1 cup of coffee. Then afternoon, eat healthy, absolutely eat healthy, and eat as light as possible at nighttime. So this way you might not gonna gain. Most of the time you eat a lot heavy food at night, you gain weight. So if you eat light at nighttime, healthy food, then if you're craving for sugar, especially if you're craving for sugar, then maybe just have some fruits, apple or some natural sugar, that would definitely, it's not only healthy, and also you're craving for sugar, you're giving some sugar. Again, it'll take some time. If you continue drinking coffee for so long, for like 3-4 cups, it's going to take some time. So this is why I'm telling you, don't do it like a rush. Just slowly cut it down, and then just get used to with the healthy natural sugar, fruits and everything in afternoon or evening. If you feel like to, let's say if you work out in the afternoon, so you feel like you're down, you maybe just have some a natural sugar, natural fruits or something, then work out. You're gonna get used to it, and another day you'll be so tired that you're gonna fall asleep in very fast. You're gonna fall asleep, and you're gonna have a really, really deep sleep. So your whole body is really healthy for you if you have the deep, really good sleep. So hope this video was helpful to you, and personally I'm glad that I did myself that cut down coffee to just 1 cup, and 1 cup in the morning and small cup. So if this video was helpful, consider subscribe to my channel, and there's many money saving tips and many other videos you'll find helpful to you. So if you really like this video, please give the thumbs up. Thank you so much.